Hi, how are you? This is week 3 for Intro to Education. I'm so excited you're here and that you're watching this video because that means that you survived week 1 and week 2 and now it's week 3 and you're going strong and you're still surviving. So a few things to remember. So number 1, you need to be all good with the remind system. So you should be getting reminders from me and encouraging messages so you know that you're doing well. I've been trying to message you on Canva saying, hey, you're missing an assignment or do you need help with something? How's everything going? Are you going to continue? Are you doing well? So if you need anything, let me know. Okay, so just kind of keep working hard and everything's gonna be okay. You should have your textbook by now. We're diving in. We're gonna do chapter 2 and 3 this week. So you should have your textbook, you need it, just keep working hard. I'm gonna go over a little bit about how to turn in assignments on Canvas. So if you're not familiar on how to do that, I'm gonna show you in a bit. So you get familiar with that, and then I'm gonna go over briefly what the content is for chapter 2 and 3. I want you to dive in to the reading and then get excited about collaborating with each other in the discussion thread. Now, I need to see more Flipgrids. I need to see you talking to each other, talking and sharing ideas about, what's going on and, your aspirations and whatever the question may be for the week on Flipgrid. If there is a Flipgrid, I would love to see your participation, okay? We can only make this class amazing if you actually do your part. So I wanna let you know that I appreciate you. And if you've done your Flipgrid, awesome. If you haven't yet, don't be afraid. It's okay. You can do it from your phone or your computer. Just borrow somebody else's phone. If you don't have the capabilities, you can figure it out. All right, so this week we have chapter 2, we're going to explore cognitive development this week. And then chapter 3 is social, moral, and emotional development. So our book talks a little bit about the theories of learning and how kids learn, how human beings learn, right? So how the brain works. So if you're fascinated by those topics, those 2 chapters are for you. So those are the 2 assigned readings for this week. Next week is chapter 4. So you have 3 readings, 3 chapters coming up. And then a question for you. So if you're a teacher, what is your teaching philosophy? What are your guidelines? And if you're not a teacher, what would those be? What kind of teacher are you? Right? Think about that. This is a question that I want you to think about for next week. Okay? What is your teaching philosophy? Marinate on that. Okay? Our organizing questions for the readings this week that I want to share with you are, so we're going to study Vygotsky and Piaget. They're 2 amazing theorists, right, that lived and they changed the world of education. So what are their theories of human development? And so why are they important to us, right? How have they shaped the way that we see education? Those are like those 2 individuals. Why were they so important? Okay. And I'll be posting a PowerPoint on Canvas that I want you to look at. There are videos there that you can watch, okay? If you put it on presentation mode, you can watch those videos, okay? Do that. Second question, what are the ways you can set up your classroom to promote literacy development in young children? So if you're teaching your kids to read and write, how can you promote the learning of the reading and the writing? Think about that. How should the kids sit? Does that matter? Well, why am I bringing that up? So as you're reading, think about that. Are there sections in our textbook that talk about that? Then the third question is, what are the stages of language and literacy development during the elementary and middle school years? So as you navigate the material, think about those stages. And when you're reading chapter 3, there will be parts about social emotional development. Now try to think about how you're growing up to be, an adult. Do you think that the development of language and literacy and all that and the social emotional development, does that affect the learning of the other, or the development of the other things, like such as content, right? Maybe, maybe not. I just want you to think about those things as you are doing your reading. Okay? So those are the questions I want you to be thinking about. Now I'm going to show you right here. Here I have on Canvas, I have our page. So when you go to our home page, you have this. Here's our modules. I always say go to modules, go to modules. It's right here. Here you have our syllabus. You can click on that and you can see our schedule, right? You can see what we're supposed to be doing this week. What are we supposed to be doing this week, Angela? Let's see. If you scroll down, you will see the schedule. Today's week 3. Oh, right there. Chapter 2 and chapter 3. Read those 2 chapters. Oh, this is what we're going to be doing right here. Next week, chapter 4. Boom, chapter 4 right there. And then week 5, what we're going to be doing. And so you're going to see what we're supposed to do each of the weeks, right? And then you can see if you have any questions and you can ask me. Go back to modules right here on the left side. Click. Now go back to last week. Last week you might have had a question for me. What do I do? So you're going to watch the video that I posted in case you haven't yet. Some of you have not turned in your assignment. So you're gonna watch the video, the introduction about chapter 1, introduction to Canvas, everything. There's a video, Every Kid Deserves a Champion. It's an amazing video. Watch that, get inspired. There's a Flipgrid. I haven't seen all of you yet. I wanna say hi, I wanna know. You're going to do, before you do the teacher discussion, the intentional teacher, because it's part of this module assignment, you do the assignment. So you click on this module and there are questions for you. This is what you're gonna turn into the Dropbox. Now, how do you do this assignment? You will click and then look right here on the right side right here. It downloaded into my downloads folder. If you have a Microsoft computer, it will be in your files, okay? Under your files. So see right here, I can, let me do a new share so you can see my screen. Right here is my file that I just downloaded. You're gonna put your name. So you put your name, you're gonna put your name, it's Daniel Chavez. It's my name, pretend, I put the date. And then you're going to answer. You're going to read chapter 1. There are questions you got to answer. There's a video reflection. The video link is right there. Right? Just follow along. And you type your answers in this document. See how I'm doing this? And you can just push enter to have more space. Now, it says part 3 is the Canvas discussion, and it leads you to the intentional teacher discussion right here. It says Canvas discussion, see? Once you're done, so you answer those questions and then go to the discussion thread that is on the Canvas page. Every week there will be something like this. So before you finish, you go and you save your work. So you're gonna save your work, click save, or save as, and then save it as your name and then the name of the assignment. I'm going to go to our page again. So go back to modules. And now that I saved it, I'll go to the Dropbox right here. And this is what you're gonna see. And then you have to drop it right here. Ooh, let me see, there's no content. How are you gonna drop it? Nobody asked me how to drop it. There's no way to drop it. Where is it? Right here. My video is in front of it. Submit assignment, you click right there, boom. And then browse. Mine is going to be right here under my downloads. See? My module, I click open and it attaches, and then I push the button. And then that's it. Right? Isn't that amazing? And then you're good. And I can give you a grade. Now, this week now, week 3, your assignment is going to be to read chapter 2 and chapter 3, right? So there is a PowerPoint right here for you to see, okay? So you're gonna click on that. There's a couple video links you can look at. You can click present, and then those videos will be there for you, okay? You click, you can download. See, like right down here, it will open, and then voila. And then here you are, and it's right there. It is there for you to look at, okay? Now, going back to modules, your assignment this week will be to do the following. You will click on the online assignment or module, whatever I sometimes call online module or assignment. It's the same thing. You are going to first download. Click, download, open. I'm going to show my screen. This is what it looks like. You're gonna put your name, the date. You're gonna do what? Type it in. You're going to read chapter 2, okay? For each part of chapter 2, you're going to create an outline. Okay, so an outline, Angela, what is an outline? An outline is basically creating a map of that chapter for you. So you would be doing the following. So main topic 1, you would find a heading. So let's say the cognitive development portion is going to be, so there, you're gonna find a heading for that particular section. Let's say main topic 1 is Piaget. Okay, you're gonna be reading about Piaget. This is an example. Detail number 1, so you're gonna type it right here. The stages of development. Let's pretend this is the first one. Detail 2. Then you would just type them in right here. Now, within each of those details, there might be more, right? I'm gonna write what those stages are. Stage 1, stage 2, and then according to Piaget, the stages are the following, blah, blah, blah. So you can just write. So your outline is going to be basically a main topic, and then another main topic, and then details, like details. And of course, a little bit of information right here, whatever I'm gonna put in yellow. You have to have a little bit of information, of course. Now, where you can do a good job is giving yourself a little bit of information. You can put page numbers, let's say, pretend this is page 34. Because then later you can go back and use this as your guideline and your guide for going back and rereading. So let's pretend this is page 34, main topic 2, let's say it's a Vygotsky. And then it's gonna be page 43. And so and then you keep going. Main topic 3 is gonna be the development of the brain. I'm just kind of like coming up with a few topics, you know, from the top of my head. Page 54. And you can color code it. It's your own note-taking strategy. Put the details here. You can kind of have spaces, and then you're gonna write, right? Do what you gotta do. You can add images to this. At the end of the day, this is for you. This is gonna be for you. You're gonna turn it in for a grade, yes. But at the end of the day, this is gonna be your guide to this particular content, okay? Then when you're all done, so you're gonna do the same for chapter 3. Do you have to write a lot? No, write the main ideas, the main details, things you wanna remember for sure, okay? Just what matters. Some of us are better at doing this. Some of us are quicker, some of us are not as quick. You can do it in Spanish or English, or just do whatever feels right to you, okay? Now, part number 2 is the online discussion, okay? The online discussion is already posted, and it's about chapter 3, and it's about social emotional development. So why is play important? So when you're teaching children, why do you think everything is through play? You know, why do we have centers for kids to play? You know, instead of like just reading all day and doing math all day, they have to play and do fun things all day. Why do they have to learn through play? There's a reason why. There are many reasons why. So what are they? So I want you to research a little bit. Our book talks a little bit about that, but what else can you tell us? What else can you explore? You're going to write us a quick introduction on the topic that you find online, and then you can share some resources online, like cite your sources, of course. Say where you got it from, like tell us the website, share some cool websites you found, some maybe articles, PDF files, and then you can share that in the discussion thread, because there you can actually attach the file, okay? You can, of course, right here at the bottom, you can actually like copy paste whatever you found. You can like write like some ideas right here about what you found. You can copy, paste, and then of course cite where you got it from, all that stuff right down at the bottom right there where you see it. And then you're gonna use that information and put it in the discussion thread on Canvas. All right, when you're all done, you're going to come here and save it, okay? Because you're gonna have to drop it in the Dropbox for a grade. When you're all done doing that, so you're going to go to Canvas again, go to modules. This is week 3, so you go to week number 1. Week 2 is done. I'm gonna close it right here. Of course, you can just do that, open and close. Week 3, you're gonna go week 3 and boom, online module, open. You're going to see this view. You're gonna click submit an assignment. Find your file. Mine is right here, because mine is a Mac. You might have a Mac, you might have a Windows computer. If you have a Windows computer, you'll find the files under documents, under downloads, wherever you saved your file, okay? Then right here, click open, and the file will be right there, push submit. And then you're good to go. Okay, then you go to, I'm gonna go to modules again, because that's where everything is. And then when I go to the discussion thread, you're gonna share everything you learned about play. Why is play so important? And hit reply, and you're going to share all the resources. Everything is written right here at the bottom, just like on your Word document. I was just prompting you there so you could do well here. Okay, I would love for all of you to do your Flipgrid so I can see your faces and know what you look like, what you've been doing, how you're doing, while you're taking this class. That was like our kind of my question: what excites you this quarter? What you're excited to learn about, so I can tailor your learning a little more. I want you to do a very great reading this week. I want to know what you're learning. So I hope that this helps you a little bit. So that's all for the week, okay? And next week will be chapter 4. And that's about it, okay? I just want you to know that I'm very flexible with assignments. I want you to be successful. I want you to be excited about learning. Of course, try to be on time with your assignments, because assignments that are late, they pile up. So one assignment, and then next week there's another assignment, and then all of a sudden there's 2 assignments. Ooh, the following week there's 3, there's 4, there's 5. So then all of a sudden you have so many assignments, then you can't do them, right? When you don't do your assignment, I will give you a 0 until you turn it in, and then I will grade it, of course. So just know that if you see your 0 because you didn't turn it in, it's because I want you to see that you actually earned that 0 until you actually turn it in. Sometimes what happens is that students don't see that the assignment was due. It gets confusing at times. So I just want you to know that that's why I do that. A lot of professors do that too, but I'm not doing that to spook you or anything like that. I just want to make sure that you are aware of that. Thank you so much for watching my video, and I'll talk to you soon. See you next week. Bye-bye.